neckline, and beauty and value. All right, this is 18 karat gold. Anytime 18K drops into my show, I get super excited because frankly, it's rare. It's a luxury item. It's far more gold than 14K, 12K, 10K. But those of you who want the goods, you're a gold gal through and through, here is your piece. And while I don't often start with just numbers, I'll let the necklace do the talking while I talk numbers. Because this necklace, in all 18 karat gold to the tune of, we put the weight right there, 21 grams, is typically $2,320. It's the one behind the glass. It's the one that when you're walking through the mall, you stop and you back up and you ogle for a second, and then you have to keep on walking. We dialed this back $821. That is a one-day only price. Big discount. Goes away at the end of the day, if we have any left at the end of the day. Sometimes we do one-day only offers on Denim & Company shirts, and we've got 15,000 in the inventory. That's not the case with this. Why? It's Italian made. Why? Because what looks like three separate necklaces is all one, fused together by the 18 karat bead right there, and strung on all of these cast 18 karat gold links. Hold up, is that 18 karat rose gold? Yes. Is that 18 karat yellow gold, like through and through, or is this 18K plated over silver, Jen? That's 18K through and through. White, 18 karat gold, through and through. Oh, I bet that feels really good on the neckline, right? Because that's 21 grams. Woo-hoo, does it? And look how it sparkles and shines even when I do not touch it. But you know I have to touch it. Come on in. Look at how it moves. And the luster of these beads soak up the light like a sponge and then cast it back out in the softest radiance. But then we get the sparkle of those individual links that spill and pour in between each of these golden nuggets on 6 easy payments of $249.83. Are you kidding me? I didn't realize we were this limited. We have fewer than 4 dozen of these to go around. That is where we are not a typical one-day only price. Because usually, knowing how popular one-day onlys are, we tend to bring more in. We just can't here because these are assembled and crafted by hand. They're made in Italy. It's fully adjustable. So what are you getting? It's an 18-inch long necklace, but you've got a 2-inch extender. So you can take this from 18 to 20 inches. And I'll measure the drop for you too. It might also be easier just to see it on me as well because I took it up to its shortest length. And I'll show you how that looks. I'm gonna measure it at its widest point, 2 inches. So really the equivalent, like if you have a 2-inch pendant, think about that drop because this is where the 18 inches starts and then it goes a little bit longer from there. What I did was I took it to its shortest length and even kind of nudged it just a little further back on my neckline to kind of fill the V-neck that I've got here. This is the choose the fancy film festival of your selection, right, with the red carpet. Or choose your, movie premiere and the red carpet that happens and the beautiful women that are styled by jewelry stylists with the security guards and they have to give the necklaces back at the end of the event. You get to keep this forever because that's what this looks like. It looks like it's cut right out of the magazine that's published during the Vicenza fairs with all of the high-end jewelry, the ones that are tens of thousands of dollars. And really, in many ways, that's what you're wearing because it's all 18K. And if you don't even really know, I mean, to be honest, I know, before I started this job that 18K has more gold than 14. But I didn't necessarily know the percentages. 14 karat gold is 58.3% pure gold. When we get up to like 22, 24, that's when gold gets really soft. So we create an alloy to make it harder and more affordable too. 18K is 75% pure gold. It looks different, no matter what anybody tells you. It has more sunlight inside. And what happens when you do 18K in white and 18K in rose? It has more light, even when the remaining alloy is not gold itself to create that color. And so that's why you just want to touch them. Because really, I don't know, Bob, if we can get a close-up of just one of these beads. Doesn't it look like that? He's so good. Thousands of strands of gold. That's what it looks like. Rumpelstiltskin, right? Strewn gold or liquid gold. And instead, that is all 18K. You can press on it and know that that's what you're getting through and through. We're down to 2 dozen of these. Just a minute and a half ago, I said 4 dozen. So half of that quantity is gone. And so I'm going to stop saying at the end of the day, the price goes up in a way, because while technically that's true, I don't think that's actually going to be the case, because I think these will be gone before the end of the day. And at the end of the day, let's say one of them is still remaining. Well, the price on that one goes up to $2,320. The price that I think a lot of us are much more used to when we talk about 18 karat gold. By the way, and thank you for this, here's where all 3 of those strands come together. You would really have to try hard to get this to tangle up. And don't. Because what I love about this is that you can have it just hang it on a little hook if you have one of the like Lori Grenier jewelry cases, by the way, and just hang it right there so that all the strands just lay beautifully. Because if you've ever tried to layer together, am I wearing the only other one? And I stole Stacy's? Oh, here, let me go over here and do the fancy model thing. Okay, yeah. All right, Stacy, you have to tell me if I'm doing it right. No, actually, why don't you come over and you can tell me if I'm doing it right. Okay. Is this where's my cue?
You gotta stand right here.
Where do I stand? Okay. Oh, there's my cue. Okay. All right.
Over here.
Oh, over here. Okay.
Right here. Okay.
This is hard work. And then I have to smile and look pretty and stuff? Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm supposed to keep talking. Okay, so. But have you ever tried to put together, I mean, honestly, have you ever tried to put on 3 different necklaces and you're like, oh, I'm going to do it like they do in the magazines. And then before you know it, everything in the back's all knotted up and tangled up and you're worried about breaking the necklace?
And I take it off.
And then, all right, that's why Stacey says, I just take it off. Right, you're never going to take this one off. All right, so I just wanted to stand in the fancy lighting for a second and really show off the necklace. But I'm going to let Stacey do the job because she does it so much better. But, ooh, that sparkle's really good. Okay, I promise I'll get back to work. All right. By the way, this is what happens when we have 18 karat gold pieces. These are so precious to us, and we want to take every single one that we have and put it into the inventory that you can buy rather than having 10 of them in the studios. And so that's why we have fun and we compromise, because you're looking at the only 2 that we have in our building. And every time I see those 2 words, limited quantity, pop up on the screen, I get equal parts excited and then a little bit like anxious, because I go, if you're sitting there right now and going, am I really about to do this? This is what I have to say. I acknowledge that this easy pay, even the easy pay, is a bit of a commitment, right? It's actually not, though. You've got 30 days to try this out. And if you're shopping with your Q card, 18 months. Do the math, right? Because if you pay it in full within 18 months, it's absolutely interest-free. But those first 30 days give you the opportunity to put it on. Can't wait for you to feel what 18 karat gold in 21 grams feels like against the skin. Maybe it's all in my head, but it feels so, so good. It's like when Linda comes out and we'll talk about what solid 14 karat gold feels like. Beautiful jewelry, artisan crafted in Italy. It's a dying breed. And I hate to say that, but it's totally true. And that is why the pieces that we present, when we take $800 off, is a super exciting story, but honestly wouldn't be as exciting if this were a trendy piece or one that was a little bit, kind of different. Maybe not everybody would love it 5 years from now. I challenge you 30 years from now to hand this to your daughter, your granddaughters, and see if they don't love it too. Well, I'm sorry, how many remain? All right, we have fewer than 1 dozen. So we're in 100 million homes. There are about 12 of you who get to take advantage of our 1 day only. And remember, if you're shopping with your Q card, lucky you, you've got 18 months special financing, interest-free if paid in full. And then here are the much longer details, but they go up quickly. So if you need to see them, just go to QVC.com or call your order entry operator and ask about opening up the Q cards. Good stuff. Did you hear me say, Linda, I'm calling this the Imperial Gold mini-series?
Yeah.
Because it makes it sound like very dramatic.
I loved it.
And we'll get like softer lighting in here and see what we can do. Linda Ohm is here, as she has been for many years. I will say off and on, because there was a bit of a hiatus there.
Yes, we took a break.
Where we didn't have, but I tell you what, though, there were like, picketers outside practically, because Imperial Gold, you have begged for it to come back, and Linda Ohm has brought back one of the finest collections in solid 14 karat gold. This feels so good to say that.
Yes. We love saying that.
Yes, we do. We love feeling it. We love presenting it to you. And we love your reviews, by the way, because I don't know the specifics, but I have to believe this is one of the highest rated collections in jewelry, period, at QVC. This is a customer top rated bracelet in your choice of 3 sizes and 3 juicy good gram weights. 6 easy payments between $163 and $183 for the mirror bar bracelet. Were you stealing mine,
Yes,
young lady?
I was.
Oh, no,
I
that's
keep-
okay. I have one on my wrist already.
I wanted one to hold.
Okay.
Well, and that's what I wanted to talk about too. You know, that's why I'm jumping on.
I know we were
here.
going to have our first fight of the mini-series, but it's okay. I already have one on my wrist. It's okay.
Well, and you know, everybody that's watching right now, I always love to hold our jewelry up to the TV screen because I
Comes to
want you
life.
to see the flash that you get off of this piece of jewelry. This is your wrist, ladies. This is what you will have. You're going to have this at home, not just because the television is doing this, but I want you to see what solid bars of gold really look like. When we do the mirror bar pattern, I like to always tell everybody, if you're going to start with this, start with our flashiest piece of jewelry in our